known as Clarand Accountants. 4 years ago, myself and Claire Yates, my business partner, were invited to this lunch. We had opened our doors just 4 days before, and this was our first event as Clarand, and we had 3 clients. We now have around 400 clients and a growing team to support us. Within months of starting our business, it became apparent we needed additional support and help. So we spent lots of time preparing, budgeting and forecasting. However, we've grown far faster than anticipated. We've created new jobs, and in particular, we have 3 fantastic trainees who help us. They learn on the job whilst themselves becoming qualified. Our clients range from professionals, those in the music and arts industries, to retail and hospitality. Our private clients vary from those with income, from trust funds, multiple investment portfolio and property interests. Clients are based throughout the North East, however we have a growing cohort in the South East and overseas. Both Claire and I believe that businesses have a corporate responsibility to invest in the community, as I'm sure many of you do. Along with supporting the Community Foundation, we go into a local senior school in an area of high unemployment, where we help in maths lessons, talk about successful North East entrepreneurs, and what it means to set up and run your own businesses. We help with practice job interviews, and we generally try to inspire students to stick with their studies. Having left school at 16 years old ourselves, both disenchanted with the education system, both Claire and I can relate to this to a small degree. I suppose in a way we're trying to reinforce that the world really is their oyster, and they don't need to settle for the cards which they have been dealt. On one visit, when a few of the pupils had pooled together their own money to buy biscuits and tea and refreshments for a practice panel interview. This was something they'd done on their own, and it helped create a real interview environment, and it was great to see the students coming into the room, displaying their skills, and it was just so inspiring to see children from completely different backgrounds really pushing themselves. Recently we'd heard that one of the pupils we've worked with now wants to go on to train as an accountant. I'm not sure that choice and career is that exciting, but we love what we do. Many of the pupils' families comprise of one parent or maybe a grandparent who often don't have a steady job. There is a lack of routine in the household and a lack of aspiration at home, and often with their peer groups. There can be little or no help with revision or homework or just dedicating themselves to studying, often because the family don't have the skills rather than they don't have the willingness to help. You'll shortly hear from the lovely Avril at the Northern Learning Trust, and she'll tell you more about what they do with families in the North East. At 4 years old, we're delighted to be able to sponsor this event again. The Community Foundation helps many local organisations who, in very different ways, can provide support and help facilitate change to those who are not as fortunate as us. Last year, £20,000 was raised at this lunch, and it would be great to be able to achieve the same, if not more, this year. I hope you have a wonderful lunch, and please give generously. Thank you.